Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for choosing to watch our videos. If you'd want to support us, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell to allow YouTube to notify you whenever we do a video like this. Give this video likes and help us share videos. Again, to all our subscribers and our supporters, thank you very much. This is a year of revelation and exposure, especially to William Samoei Ruto. He is a cornered man. Everything that he said before, during and after elections are being unmasked. And all the lies and the fallacy that has been perpetuated are being revealed to the hustlers, to the mamambogas, to the watu wa boda boda. William Ruto campaigned on a platform, on a golden platform, promising heaven. Recently, he has been making numerous trips abroad. And while Kenyans have been wondering why he's using a lot of money to travel to different countries, yet we don't see the fruits of the trips, Ruto and those who are around him have always defended these trips, saying that he has been creating jobs. Sometimes he says that he went to Saudi Arabia and they are ready to accept thousands of our domestic workers. And we wonder how a whole president goes to negotiate for domestic work. And then recently he told us that he had also negotiated for some jobs for our nurses and doctors. But the one that caught our attention was when William Ruto traveled to the US, and to be very precise in California, and he said that he had met the CEOs of the world techs like Google and Apple, and he said that he had negotiated for trade deals and they were ready to accept our youths in their market. In fact, he recently defended it 2 days ago when he was in Nyahururu, where he was having a soliloquy, talking to himself. He told people that he went and negotiated for these deals in California, and soon our youths are going to be incorporated or absorbed by the Google company. When he said those words, something has been trending that I really went to find out. Someone came up with this, that on 10th January 2024, President William Samoei Ruto at Nyahururu said, "I know what I am doing. The trips I did overseas are important since I was looking for opportunities for our youths. As we speak, over 1,000 Kenyans will be absorbed into the Google company. The jobs I negotiated while in California, USA." That is William Ruto. Anytime he speaks, he says, "I know what I'm doing." In other words, stop advising me. While in Kisii, he said, "Thank you for advising me, but when I applied for this job, I knew what I wanted to do." In a quick rejoinder, on 12th January 2024, Google statement, "We are laying off hundreds of employees across multiple teams as we continue to cut on costs." When I got this information, I went on a searching spree, just trying to find out, because in social media, things just come up. And many times, the Kenya Kwanza apologists sometimes accuse us of having a personal vendetta against William Ruto. So before we defend something, we go full length to try and search whether this information is true. So I decided to look for further information about this. And what are some of the most credible sources where I can get undisputed credible information? So I went for the international media. So I started with CNN Business, and CNN confirms, and that this is a day ago. So this is not still news. Google is laying off some of its workers who are working in the most recognizable products that includes Google Assistant. I just wanted to get an overview that indeed Google is laying off when Ruto is telling us that he had negotiated for jobs. Let's go to Guardian because we want to confirm beyond reasonable doubt so that people don't accuse us of malice or of holding a personal vendetta against William Ruto. The Guardian. Google lays off hundreds in hardware and augmented reality. Google has laid off hundreds of employees working on its hardware, voice assistant, and engineering teams as part of cost-cutting measures. So Google, the information is credible and self-explanatory. They are cutting down on cost and they are laying off people who are working in some of the most recognizable offices to cut down on cost. Yet our president is telling us that he has negotiated for jobs so Kenyans will be employed. So we are done with CNN. Guardian, let's go to Reuters. Reuters says Google lays off hundreds in assistant and hardware. Almost the same news that we have read. And it says Google said it will lay off hundreds at its voice assistant unit, while a few hundreds roles are being eliminated in the hardware team. So some people are getting laid off and some roles are being eliminated. That is how serious it is, cutting down on cost. Yet your God-sent president is telling us that he negotiated for jobs for our youths and very soon they're going to work for Google. We're still on USA Today. I was looking for the most credible information from the most credible sources. Google lays off 2024. So we are not talking about 2023. 2024. Not something that will be done in 2025. 2024. Hundreds of employees on hardware. So this is 4 years ago. Google is starting 2024 by cutting several hundreds of jobs across the company, according to the multiple reports. Ladies and gentlemen, William Ruto spoke in Nyahururu. Someone carried that message. Then I went on a searching spree. CNN, The Guardian, Reuters, USA Today, all are confirming that Google is laying off. How serious can we be as a country when the head of state, a man who holds an office and earns a name as the father of the nation, is lying to the subjects, a father lying to the children, a father lying to the mothers? The man who's the head of the home is lying to everyone. Why should William Ruto lie to us? Ladies and gentlemen, are you seeing the seriousness? Let me tell you why he has to lie anyway. I have always opined on this channel that when you get to power through lies, you have to maintain your lies so that you can be in power. The power must be maintained by perpetual lies. When he was campaigning, he told people how he was going to reduce the cost of living. He was going to create jobs for the youths. You know, he accused the former regime. Now he is in power. What must he do? He must continue with the lies for him to maintain power. And I've always given this example. When you get into a relationship by lies, telling someone that you're rich, you own several companies, you own several cars and several shares, you will have to craft ways of lying every day to maintain your status. There are some people who will even go a long way to borrow cars to present themselves before others, pretending that they're in a class that they don't belong. So William Ruto must lie. Personally, I'm not surprised that he's lying. I've always known that he is a perpetual liar. Someone who can quote Bible verses which are very wrong. He does not blink and he does it with a lot of courage and is even smiling. So he has to lie, ladies and gentlemen. Number two, if you didn't know, then know it today, that William Ruto still believes that we are very gullible. We can easily be deceived. That is why he lied during the campaigns. He continues with the same lie. I mean, how can someone stand before people and tell them that we have a job for you and you're going to work with Google? Was it a must? I mean, you should even calculate your lies. I think because he believes that people don't even have access to journals and people don't Google, people can't get the information. And this is very bad. He himself once said that you can deceive people sometimes, some people sometimes, but you cannot cheat people all the people all the time. We have a shortage of fools. That is what he has always said. I don't know why he believes that people can easily, swallow his lies. It is impossible now in this age and era. So he feels that people are gullible and he can get away with all the lies, but he gets exposed every day. They are trying to defend it. In fact, I'm happy that this is not coming from any opposition leader. This is not any opinion, that is being given, opinion poll. They would have said that the opposition has paid that opinion poll to give it. This is information that is coming from the Google itself. The lies corroborate one thing. He does not have a plan. We have a president who talks. People believe that he's an orator, a liar, someone who will deceive you, someone who knows what to tell you at what moment, and you will give him standing ovation. You remember when he started, he lied even to the African Union, and they thought, people like Malema thought, that this is the new kid of the block, the new Pan-Africanist. Now, the counter man, the counter suit man, is becoming the new kid of the block in terms of dictatorship. Is the new dictator in chief that we have. There is no plan. The plans were to give free fertilizer, not even free, fertilizer that has been given and donated by maybe Russia is sold to farmers on subsidy basis. That was the plan. And to give some money to hustlers. And it ended there. The rest, it is our time to eat. That is why you've seen government cabinet secretaries, inflating prices in the G2G market, oil market deal. That's why we have a lot of corruption. That is why we have Margaret Nyakano telling us that the government is the corruption of the government is stinking to the highest levels. There is no plan. There's a lot of theoretical plans, but in practice, not at all. No wonder he tells us that there hasn't been a president who can take hard decisions. So he has come to make those unpopular decisions. High taxes, forcing people to pay the housing levy. And he calls himself a man who wants to help Kenya. There is no plan at all. It also means that the trips that he has been making, the numerous trips, are for self-aggrandizement. They only benefit him and a few people. Whenever a president travels abroad, security, medication, the staff, fuel, and everything to keep him for the period that is away of the country. There's a lot of money, huge amount of taxpayers' money that is wasted pretending that you are meeting Google, meeting Apple and these world tech companies. You say that you met the CEOs and they are about to give us jobs. Nothing is coming, and he has been exposed. Someone was telling me in the comment that this is the year of expose. People thought that our God-sent president is a Christian. The fruit says something else. Those who thought that the numerous travels will give us something, there is nothing. Hussein Mohammed has always taken to his Twitter handle praising the trips. It is a fallacy. It has been exposed. The trips don't help Kenyans. They eat into Kenyans' hard-earned cash. They are numerous, but nothing is coming out. I'm happy that our president has been exposed for who he is, a liar. But expect more of these lies. You will see them defending it with their blood. Let me tell you what to expect. In 2026, he's going to reduce all the taxes, and he's going to tell us that he has listened to our cries, and he's going to tell us that due to the hard decisions that he made, now the economy has stabilized and is now reducing them. Let me tell you, and you can write this down. And because he believes we are gullible, and I think sometimes we are, people will still vote for him, because he will do all this in 2026 with 1 year to go. Then come 2027, people will be singing Ruto, Ruto, Ruto. People will vote him in again. He will steal the votes. And 2028 will be back to square one. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about the expose? And you cannot blame anyone for this. He started it. This is his bed. He laid it. He should lie on it. When you make your bed, you must lie on it. My only pain is we still listen to him and clap for him. We listen to him and give him a standing ovation. By the way, the people of Nyahururu, I don't know, these people boycotted Ruto's event. Ruto was talking, was having a soliloquy, talking to himself, addressing the security. But again, that is who we are. The head of the nation is the one who is leading in deceiving and making a lot of lies. What do you think? That is my take.